Hey everyone, so if you're like me, you really like shooting first strikes. And if you like shooting first strikes, you really don't like chopping those first strikes. It's like the most infuriating thing in the world. I mean, like, we all know if you've got a marker that can shoot first strikes, that's not cheap, you know? Like, you invested money in that. And then first strikes themselves are not cheap. Like, none of this is cheap. And when you put all that money into something and then you have them mess up on you, it can ruin your day. And like recently, this totally happened to me and a couple of my friends. Basically, throughout the whole day, we were having flips, chops, misfeeds, all kind of nonsense, all kind of weirdness. And like, I didn't know why. I couldn't figure it out. Like, I'm trying to figure out if it's an issue with the marker, like if it's an issue with the rounds themselves. And thankfully, my buddy Rancid, big shout out to you for helping me out on this, actually figured it out, and it is an issue with the V2 magazines. Specifically, just this little top plate right here. So if you're using V2 mags and you're getting like flips and chops and stuff like that, I got a fix for you. So like, do not despair. All it comes down to is this little steel plate right on top. If it can wiggle, if you can basically pull up on the back of it, that's a really bad thing. I'll show you like a close-up version of this. Essentially, if this can wiggle, when you put it in the marker, it's gonna pull up a bit, and then the actual pawl that keeps the rounds in isn't gonna be fully depressed. It's only gonna be like partway depressed. And essentially, like the pawl, it goes like this. You got a round here. Once it's depressed, it pulls back, round goes in. If it's only part way in, if it's not fully depressed, it's gonna catch the back of the first strike and either just not let it leave the mag at all, or it's gonna flip it so it's pointing upward, and then it goes into the marker. Marker has no idea it's pointing upward. Marker's gonna chop. So yeah, super triggering. I hate when it happens. And I am gonna show you how to fix this. It's super easy. It's honestly not a big deal at all. Once you do this fix, they are gonna feed flawlessly. But before I show you, I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean when like these go wrong. So we're gonna go jump out on the field. I'm gonna intentionally try to chop some first strikes in my own personal marker, which is not gonna be fun. And then I'm gonna show you how to make that stop happening. All right guys, well, I'm doing this for you. I have a mag that I know that won't work, and I'm going to chop some first strikes in my own personal marker on purpose. So you're welcome. Let's see what happens. There we go. That took me 3 shots and I've already jammed. Show you what we get. There we go. We totally had a flip already. So let's try that again with the rest of the mags, or with the rest of the rounds. Yeah, it's already, you can hear it having a hard time. And now it's just not feeding. It's still got rounds left, and they're just not going in. So I think I've proven my point with that. All you need to do to fix this problem is essentially just, there's a little tiny lip on the front of this steel plate that you just need to bend it in a bit more. So to do that, all you need is flathead screwdriver and a pair of pliers. That's it. So what we're gonna do is, there's 2 little tabs on the front of the magazine that the steel plate attaches to. You're gonna essentially gently pry those off. Once you got those tabs off, just pull up. It's gonna pop off like that. Then get in there. Then you're gonna grab it like that and just bend it in a little bit like that. You wanna, I honestly go a little bit like more aggressive than just 90 degrees, just so it's gonna hold it in place. Then pop it back on. The final test. Pull on it, see if it wiggles. If it's in place, you did it right. If it still wiggles, take it off, give it a little bit more bend. And that's it, that's all you gotta do. Like, it's really easy, it's not a big deal, and it is gonna totally fix the problems of the flipping and the chopping and the misfeeds. So yeah, if you are having these issues, please try this and then let us know in the comments. Like, did it work for you? Was this the problem? Because yeah, it was really frustrating for me, and I'm very happy that we figured it out, because now all my stuff works flawlessly. And rather than just take my word for it, we're gonna go out, we're gonna run this mag on full auto. I'm gonna show you that it works. I'm gonna try the exact same mag, only now I'm gonna try it in full auto, because I'm very confident that this worked. So wish me luck. There you go, 16 balls a second. If it can feed that, it can feed anything. I just ripped the mag full auto, 16 balls a second, no problems, no chops, no flips, no misfeeds, no nothing. So That's way better, right? That's what we want from first strikes. Like, we don't like chopping first strikes. That's not fun. That gives me the big sad. But yeah, I really hope this video helped you guys out. Obviously, this only applies to the V2 magazines, but you know, a lot of us out there are using V2 magazines. If you're using something different and you're still having like first strike chops or flips, well, that's a completely different problem. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, if you guys, if you like this video, please like it. And if you have other suggestions, other things you'd like to see us like tackle, maybe more troubleshooting stuff like this, let us know in the comments. And thanks for watching.